don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it. Yeah, hit boy. We got another one. Ha. Man, y'all boys ain't ready for this, man. I'm still grinding, I'm still hungry, hungrier than ever. I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright light, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know a way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Like
It's week 9 of the 2020.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Now, for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off.
The next time you get the ball back because you've just handed them a dose of confidence to start this game.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
Over the middle to Smith. 9 yards, and that leaves him just space. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to run. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, it was 3rd and 1. The defense was expecting run. They got it. They just forgot to stop it.
Sometimes execution just wins, doesn't it? And give a lot of credit to the big guys up front because they knew they were running against a defensive front that was probably overloaded, and they had to find a way to create just a little bit of space and ended up creating a lot of space. Off he went.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that cause you to have the record that you're having. You can't really you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and he rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The numbers on the ground for Pierce last week. 13 carries, 67 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. On second down, here's Pierce. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. The defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well the opponent deal with that.
Throwing again on second down, but this time
use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
The Eagles at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They go play action with Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is because the defender does.
First down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Jalen Petrie picks it up. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 40-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked up the pass here. And get his guys the football back.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the way.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, it's out. That's about. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Throwing is Hurts.
And this one's incomplete.
The Eagles and Texans. The Texans 32nd dead last. And in fact, the Eagles ran for nearly twice as many yards as the Texans did in 2021. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Smith here. And attack. It's 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Quick slant to Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an they hadn't gotten the first down there, but since they did, I guess the point is moved.
Well, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. On first down, Hurts. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down.
And there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert on a turnover. The Eagles are able to convert on 4th. And this Texans defense stands tall. So the defense has to stand and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Get out of here with a W.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there, the first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this one. Now, loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Stroud now on 2nd down. He gets this one to Mechie. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And it's underneath to Pierce. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there. Nearly intercepted on the sideline, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official wanted to think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. Now the Texans will lose 2 remaining timeouts as the clock starts here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Completes this one to Pickens. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
So we've reached
past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the 1st half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Pierce now up the middle.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Don't let us down.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
Being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brian Burns, his 2nd sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
An incredible play. They do get big yards, but they still stop a yard too short. And it's 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. On the option to give to Swift here. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. It's 3rd and 4. Here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's caught. Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he is across midfield for 140. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he's going to be taken down with another first down. This offense is on a roll. His drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And the Eagles are going to be looking at a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. This defense tried to do its part. Active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Houston, it's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. Play action. Here's Stroud. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. just get rid of it.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, they're going to be going for it again. It's a first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
The defenders certainly didn't forget about him reaching out the ball. Was about ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
Give to Pierce. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. George Pickens hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he's got it. The conversion. Still time to work with him. They wanted the tie now, and they got it.
I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. Swift going to try up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every day.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over their own 30-yard line. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here at a time.
Close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And Stroud now to throw. Throw left
left side, hauled in by Pickens.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Don't let us down. You got that cheat code off there.
Stroud here on 3rd and long.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Brown. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some space here.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
116 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Working with his 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Swift.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 5. Good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
See what they decide.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Gainwell.
Touchdown, Eagles!
Kenneth Gainwell
From 17 yards out.
And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive goes 8 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So now the Texans down on the scoreboard. 1:15 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Stroud to throw it.
And his throw is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Stroud.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Swift, down to about the 32. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Man open left side is Brown. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the attention turns to the Texans. Trailing in this one now. 34 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Stroud. That's complete to Pierce. Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short game. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull